Hey, thanks for tuning in to KSL Outdoors. I'm Adam Eakle. Boy, do we have a story for you tonight. A few years ago, a guy by the name of Jared Jensen contacted me and said he wanted to take young men and young women into the outdoors to honor his late daughter, Madison. Madison died tragically 3 years ago. A few months ago, Jared called me and said, hey, I have the perfect candidate. He's blind. I said, what? He said, yeah, he's blind, and we're gonna hunt deer? And he's like, yeah, we're gonna hunt deer. Man, I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to come out and meet this great young man.
Is this Uriah?
This is Uriah.
Uriah.
This is David Fox. He'll be one of our guys.
How's it going?
Doing good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. Good to have you up here.
I volunteer with Outdoor Buddies. It's an organization out of Denver that helps take handicapped and disabled people outdoors, hunting, fishing. And so they hosted a pheasant hunt, and we got to take Uriah on that pheasant hunt. And so I met him then, and we were just talking about big game hunting, and he was really interested in wanting to go.
Oh, well, I'm an outdoors person, and I'm hunting here. I like to fish, ski, hike, snowshoe, love to go four-wheeling, and I used to wrestle last year. I like to do it all.
I'm an admin on the I Hunt Colorado Facebook page, and I just posted saying, hey, I tried to get Uriah a tag on some private land that I have permission for, and he didn't get one. Does anybody have something they could help with? And right away, Jared Jensen of Madison Ranch said, hey, I'd love to take Uriah.
Well, Uriah, here you go, buddy. One tag ready for Madison Ranches.
Alrighty.
You're good to go.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. We're going to have a good time. So I just Facebooked him back, sent him a message, and I says, get a hold of me. We'll make it happen. I think he had a hard time believing it there for a while. He's like, nobody just does this. And I says, you know, there's a reason why that I want to do this.
Jared's reason? His daughter, Madison. You see, 3 years ago, 21-year-old Madison Jensen tragically died.
She's just one of them kids from the time she could walk. She had to be in a duck hunting blind with me or chasing deer. And when it come time at 12 years of age, every year she was out in the truck with us, out in the woods hunting. I seen what I had with my daughter. And once I lost that, I think the only way to get it back was to share what she wanted in her life for other kids. Just sharing our life with somebody else and being a part of somebody else's life and letting them know that there are people here that want to look out for people that can't have this type of experience. Oh, I know she's proud right now. She's just right here just watching. Sometimes you can just feel your kid, you know. You may lose them, but they're never gone.
Renee.
Angela Ortiz. And this is Uriah.
You're the star.
Yeah.
We're so glad to see you, Renee.
All of the guides and even some of the other hunters in camp were pretty excited to meet Uriah. Some even had a few gifts to help him out on his hunt.
Uriah, got a set of undergarment for you from Copperhead Clothing. It's copper-infused undergarments. Keep you nice and warm, and also scent-free.
Ah, sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Enjoy.
And then one of our sponsors, King's Camel, they're out of Utah. They wanted to make sure that you had, looks like it's going to snow, maybe rain in the next couple days. So we got you and your grandpa some jackets. When you approached Uriah and said, hey, do you want to hunt deer, was there any reservation on his end?
Oh, not even a bit. He was so fired up. And I think that's one of the coolest things about Uriah. Like, he just jumps in there.
Good luck, Uriah.
All right.
Go get a good one.
I will.
We'll call you if we find any.
Cool,
okay?
cool.
All right.
All right.
Ready?
See you later.
There's about 10 does down in this meadow hanging out Uriah. And there's one little fork buck on the side. And it was really cool even seeing the sunrise this morning that Uriah was just excited because that contrast, he could see it. He's like, oh, I love that peak as this one comes down and that one comes over here. And just this smile on his face, being able to see that was really cool.
You know, taking a legally blind person hunting sounds tough, right? But it is possible, and we found out that Uriah does have some sight ability.
Mainly like big objects and high contrast between, I don't know, say you and the ground.
Okay. But I'm blurry.
No, not blurry, just I can't tell you details, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah, further away definitely gets tougher. Focusing can take a minute sometimes.
A guy's, his kid is disabled, and he came up with this mount system.
Hans has a system that not only holds the gun steady, but also allows Hans to be Uriah's eyes. The scope on the gun is fitted with an iPhone so that Hans can aim for Uriah.
He'll get it on target, and then I'll tell Uriah, okay, we're on target. And then he'll cock the hammer, which takes it off safety. And then I'll say, okay, we're on target. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And so he'll just gently go, so that when, you know, we're both surprised by the shot. Feeling pretty good out to 200 for sure, and really good at 100.
So I told Hans, I says, we got to make sure he tags out. He's like, well, what do you mean? I said, well, I talked the fishing game. They got a permit for people with disabilities. You can shoot out of the truck, on the truck. You know, anywhere, however you need to do it. Uriah last night, no, I'm shooting standing up. I'm like, all right, buddy, the kid has spunk. For a disability, you don't even know he has a disability. Oh, look at that. Yep, there's your bucks, Uriah, but those ones, we're gonna let them ones walk. They're not big enough.
I got one that Uriah might be able to shoot.
You got a buck right now?
Yeah.
Okay, hey, how big?
All of the guides and even the other hunters have been keeping an eye out for Uriah, and it seems that one of them has a good buck located.
All the people that was here this morning and everything, I just cannot believe how many people cared and will take the time to show him.
There's one with the head down.
Yeah, you can see the back of it?
Yeah, I can see the butt now. Is that one a buck too?
There's one that's right underneath this tree right here.
But I mean, these deer ain't gonna go nowhere, so we got time to make a move on them and do what we need to do.
The buck is bedded, but way too far for a shot.
Yeah, you can go set up on this point right here.
And just blast
right
him.
below that cottonwood.
We're gonna come around this finger, come back down and make a stock on this buck bedded right now. And we've got 3 bucks to choose from. If we get the one that went over the ridge, he's a nice big 3-point. And the other one's a 3x4, so we'll let Uriah pick what he wants.
So, see these 2 trees in the middle?
Yep. He's just to the right. He's bedded down, just looking at us right now, Uriah. He's right there. He don't have a care in the world, does he?
If he'd stand up, that'd be awesome.
What's running off right there? That's that big buck right there. Oh, there's a better buck right there.
We've got Uriah on the gun on a ridge with a few good bucks on it, including this 3x4 that is bedded just over 200 yards away.
Dude, it's a nice looking buck, man. Oh, he just turns his head back and forth, and you can see his antlers, bud.
What do you think, Uriah? You want to take a pop?
I guess let's give it a shot.
Well, there's no guessing. You gotta decide. Do it or don't do it.
All right, let's do it.
We're ready to do it? Okay, you want to cock the hammer? Okay, so that's the safety is off. Figure off the trigger till we're ready to shoot. We're gonna get him to stand up. I'm gonna say on target. And then I'll say, okay, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You good?
Yep.
You feeling it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're ready when you guys want. We tried to get him to stand and whistled a little bit and hooted and hollered some, but he just was pretty content there in his bed. And so after looking through the spotting scope, feeling like, I think we could get a good, safe shot, we decided to take it. Okay, are we doing this?
Yep.
Okay. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. What? So we had a couple of click and no bang. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. No way.
Were you getting flustered at all?
I was a little weird, like, why is this not working? Because, it's a break action gun.
Yep.
So, I don't know, I thought maybe something wrong with the hammer or something.
Is it hitting this maybe?
Turns out the scope assist was impeding the hammer from striking the primer hard enough. A quick fix, and Hans and Uriah were ready to try again.
Okay, 3rd time's a charm. Reach in here. Now we know we're ready. I'm on target.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
Squeeze, 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 squeeze.
Oh! Hit him again.
You did.
I seen Hammer dead. He is totally
Hammer dead?
I don't think he's moving.
Dude, he smoked him and flipped him over backwards. You got him.
High five it right there, my brother. Smoked him at what, 265?
Cool, cool.
Holy crap, dude.
Let's walk to him now.
I hope Uriah learns, or maybe even continues to learn, that there's nothing that needs to hold him back.
It seems like every time we help a young hunter, something in my heart feels a little better. I can always just hear my kid. I sat on the couch for 6 months and never left. And just one day, she's like, get off your butt and go live your life. I'm fine. And ever since then, we've moved on and we've done good things. And I feel good about it. I mean, these are tears of joy. And it's just good to help these kids out. Our legacy of Madison Ranch is to help people like Uriah and help other kids that we took last year. We'll be taking some more this year, but we're just glad that we can help out with people that may not be able to hunt a place like this and uplift their life and their family's life and do something good for somebody else.
Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hammer dead?
I always tell people, think of your favorite memory, your favorite place, and it's never when you're alone. It's always with other people. It's always, something that I think, bringing people together. God made us to be with each other and, with fellowship and for fellowship, and I think it's such a blessing to be able to do this stuff together. I really appreciate Jared and Heather and Madison Ranch being able to put this together and hunt of a lifetime.
Make those memories, and that's what we say every week on the show, and we hope you go out and do the same. Get out with your family, your friends, your newfound friends, even if they're Broncos fans, and make memories outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.